attention. We're live. We're live.
We're looking at a nothing over there.
It's on me.
It's on you. So.
It's on me. We're live. We're live.
Here we fucking go.
Here we go.
I cursed already. Start again.
No, we're good. All right. Crazy stuff happening. Crazy stuff happening. The 45th President of the United States, Donald Trump, looks like a shot in the ear in Pennsylvania today. If you believe it. Remember, we have a new producer, Skylar. Be gentle and kind with him in the comments.
Because you know Gerard will not be.
As he's already missed 3 cuts in the first 1 minute.
Yeah, I've been talking and brothers looking at
Remember, Skylar, when Mickey talks, the camera should not be on me. Yeah. It should be on him.
Go
ahead, switch
go ahead and do it now.
Yeah, go.
But nope. There we go. Yeah, good rule of thumb. When in doubt, put the camera on me. The audience appreciates that. I'm easier on the eyes.
Right.
You know what I mean? I still don't love the sound of my microphone.
You're a little low. Come back to me. Come back to me.
Let's hear it.
Turn me up a little bit. That's a little bit.
There, that's a lot better.
That's a lot better.
Give me a little more freaking juice up in here.
Yeah.
We got a special guest coming on later. Once we
I'd love to know why you turned me down in order to turn him up. We can both be up.
This is good stuff for the audience to see. Though, they think this shit's easy. The audience think this stuff's easy. They think we just have to come in here and just go have a conversation. They don't think it takes energy. They don't think it takes time and brain power and guess and check. But that's what happens.
It takes money. And now it takes patience because again I'm talking and not on camera.
Yeah, so don't worry. I'll take. You know what I mean?
There we go.
Shit.
Now it's back to Mickey because Mickey's about to talk. There we go.
Okay.
Now let's try me.
That's my friend G. You were saying.
You see when he pointed? That's him to come here. There we go. So now when I do this, Skylar, what do you do?
Hey, I'm back. Nope.
Come on.
Nope.
Yeah. What are we doing in transitions? Just cut. What are we doing transitions for?
Where is Christian?
What do we do?
I hate
What are we
Christian.
doing? Why do you keep fading to black? What is happening right now?
This is a trauma. I'm Christian's getting up here.
You know what? To all of the people I told to be gentle in the comments, do not bully.
Yeah, go
Skylar
ahead.
into being better.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bully them into being better. So speaking of bullying people into being better, do you think that's what the would-be assassin had in mind when he took some shots at?
Do you think he was trying to kill Trumpy?
I think somebody who raises your ear with a bullet wasn't trying to give you a hug.
I mean, if that's what happened, if it wasn't a setup thing, they popped some balloons and Trump had a little pellet and smacked it on his head, and you know what I mean?
Full kayfabe.
It could be. He could have taken that little Vince McMahon.
He's going Vince McMahon. He did the old school Ric Flair, go to the ground. He did it the hard way, pulled a razor out.
You never know, man.
Yeah.
You know what I find interesting though? That from a strategy standpoint, this probably could not be better for Trump.
I think, but like getting shot at's probably not the best, coolest.
Yeah, but dude, did you see how souped up he was when he got up? He's like, like he was like, fuck it, like he was
I've been hit by a Kia before, and I'm like,
Yeah, you can do it on TV and it wasn't as glorious as Trump's. You know what I mean? I still don't like the way my microphone sounds.
We're gonna power through it. Let's go. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a little, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, we're gonna power through.
Might have to think about it a little different.
It's definitely the talent's fault. That's the way to get ahead of the entertainment industry. Blame talent.
Yeah.
Can we get rid of the black transitions, please? Can we? Why are we doing transitions? Turn the transitions.
Is there any chance Christian is sabotaging you?
It's
because now he's afraid to transition.
Yeah, it's exactly what happened. It's exactly none of this has ever been a preset that Christian leaves. It's like
this is so weird.
Actually, in fairness, if you're gonna sabotage somebody, you unplug a mic, you change the presets.
Yeah,
maybe you're the victim of sabotage, Skylar. But hey, adjust and overcome, buddy.
We're good now. We're good.
We're good now.
Yeah, we're good.
All right.
His mic's not working. I don't know. It's not beautiful.
Hey, you know what? As far as things
we're
operating.
A high octane organism.
Well, 115, 60 episodes. If you count, I was just thinking that if you count Canceled Weekly, we're 150 episodes in together, bro.
Wow.
Crazy.
We should hold hands or something later.
While we fuck?
Man, don't put the camera on me now.
Fade to black. Fade to black.
And that's the way Slick and Thick dies. That's the way the show
That type of shit
doesn't
will make-
happen anymore.
That type of shit will make you want us to meet each other.
Yeah, so I think, you know what I also found interesting from the strategy of the Trump thing?
Mhm.
Everybody, now Trump's become a little bit of a victim. For the first time, really, he's been a bully this whole time. Now he's become a little bit of a victim. I mean, you could say he was a victim from them stealing the election from him, whatever.
Well, I'd say the lawfare where they tried to where they locked him up. All
Yeah,
those
yeah,
shit
well,
and stuff,
exactly. All this shit. Recently, it's, you know what I mean? He was this bully.
Yeah.
He was this a-hole.
Yeah.
Now he's becoming a victim. What turned on my Instagram after you sent me the clip of him getting shot.
Mhm.
Everybody's like, fucking legend. This dude's the best, greatest president ever. Like putting up the picture of him with the blood in his hand up.
Crazy.
Now
Crazy
I think now it's like now people are even more so than ever. People are allowed to like fuck with Trump. Publicly, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they've made him fucking Mandela. It's nuts. They've been trying to tell everybody he's Hitler for so long, and everybody believed it. Everybody went along with it. People I love, my own family, went along with it. And then, 4 years later, it's like, for a guy that was Hitler, groceries were pretty cheap,
Yeah.
gas was pretty affordable.
Yeah.
Nobody was taking down my Twitter account. I'm not sure the people that we thought were the good guys are like, oh, so good. We're in 2 wars. We're spending hundreds of millions of dollars overseas while people here are barely getting by. You got people getting $1,200 a month on Social Security. People that fought for the country, that are veterans, that worked here for 30 years are getting $1,200 a month on Social Security. Migrants coming to New York are getting 5-star restaurants and $2,400 a month.
Is this true?
1,000% true. In New York, in the quote-unquote sanctuary cities. So if you're sitting here going
They're
like,
giving you 24 a month
Bro,
for doing nothing?
dude, the black
What do you have
vote,
to do to get that?
the black vote in New York is crazy right now. It's swinging like 50-50. It's always been
What does that
90.
mean?
It's always been 90-10 Democrat to Republican. 90% Democrat. It's swinging. It's polling 50-50 in the Bronx. Trump is polling 50-50 in Washington Heights. Because people are like, no, fuck this
Yeah,
shit.
like you're taking care of these people who came here illegally
100%.
and not us.
100%.
Yeah.
And they're,
I saw that in Boston. I saw people getting like kicked out of their apartment building because they were housing like immigrants in it.
Mhm.
And yeah, they were none too pleased.
Dude, Dr. Umar went on Breakfast Club and went off. Charlamagne's just sitting there like, looking at him like, please stop. You know I'm friends with all these people. Please stop.
Yeah.
Fuck, Dr. Umar, when he gets going, it's going.
Yeah, I'm not very familiar with it.
You don't know Dr. Umar?
I've heard of him. He doesn't like interracial dating, right?
No, he's not much for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not much for that.
Yeah, that's what I know about it. Is it what you call them, snow bunnies or something?
Yeah. But also at the same time, like, everything is interracial dating. Like, there's so many different tribes in the history of humanity. Like, it's so funny when we talk about that stuff because there have been genocides based on what side of an island you're on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same exact people between, although these people get so mad, but like Kosovo, Bosnia, Herzegovina, like, it's the same people. To us, they're Slavs and Serbs. They're exactly like, there's no way we can pick out a Bosnian and a Chechnyan. Like, they're exact, to us, it's the same person.
So I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Who shot Trump?
Well,
And are we sure that was not AI?
are we positive it's not AI? I feel pretty positive.
You can't be positive about anything.
I gotta tell
Not
you,
being
if
AI.
if that's AI, if this is a deep fake, bro, just I don't like. I'm ready to check
someone was
out.
talking about that
I'll-
years ago.
I'll get
I think it
VR.
was Jack Dorsey was talking about that years ago. That like there's gonna be a time where you will not be able to ascertain what is real and what is fake.
Yeah, that time is now.
Yeah.
If you're telling me that whole thing is orchestrated AI deep fake, like
So you were at the Libertarian National Convention.
yes,
And
famously, I have met multiple viral videos, as you all know.
yeah, they all know. They love the and I'm talking. There we go. All right.
Hey, it's getting better. It's getting better.
But did you think it was possible to get in there with a weapon?
I was beyond shocked at how I'm used to government being like so lazy and ineffective and wasteful that I was beyond shocked at how serious the security was at this event. The advance team showed up about 12 hours early, and then within the first 2 hours, they had turned that Hilton into an airport TSA combined with stadium security, and they had lines,
very thorough security.
beyond like they had lines, everything but like you had to take your shoes
Well, that's
off.
a way that maybe someone got a gun in there.
Oof.
If you really believed in yourself,
Really, you
gotta really believe.
I mean, you still got to walk through the metal detector.
Oh, all right.
And then you get physically patted down, and then you get wanded down after you.
Right. So if you put a gun in your butt, you'd be able to just see like a
Yeah.
gun.
With like by serious dudes, not like people that you know
All right.
that
So
fell
you,
out of a
now,
ride and work
my
at
question:
Newark Airport.
Do you think they're working the same security staff at this? Because that was a convention. This is a rally.
Mhm.
Are they working the same security standards? How does someone get in?
Yeah. There's Secret Service detail, which it's very important for people to understand too. By the way, when you talk about like who the real bad guys are, there's another Democrat in this race, Bobby Kennedy, Robert Kennedy, RFK Jr. What happened to RFK Sr.?
Got shot.
Assassinated. What happened to his uncle JFK?
Shot.
Assassinated. Now you got Donald Trump, former president, trying to be president, shot at. The Biden administration
And they won't let RFK have
has
Secret Service.
denied Secret Service requests from day one.
They just want his ass to get shot. He's probably the best candidate.
Look, to me, man, I don't know.
Tell me the truth.
I like a lot of things that Bobby Kennedy says. Some things I don't like.
It's because of his. What was your joke about that? If you are what you eat.
If you are, they say you are what you eat. Do you think Bobby Kennedy eats vibrators? And then the guy's like, I don't know what Bobby Kennedy eats. And I'm like, Cheryl Hines knows.
Yeah.
And the lady did not like that line.
Yeah. Why would she? You're a fucking pig.
Yeah, it's true. And if there's anything that white women are known for, it's their fucking great sense of humor.
Yeah.
So they're just a laugh riot.
Yeah.
They don't take themselves
So
seriously.
you think it would be very hard to get you'd be hard pressed to get a weapon inside one of these rallies, anywhere near Trump at any of these public events.
Here's the saddest thing. I don't know. I can't even begin to speculate what the real story is, and I feel beyond confident
Hey, well,
we're never going to get the truth about it.
probably not. I mean, they've been
lying to us for so long about so much.
Of course.
That why wouldn't they just lie about this also?
Right. So, are we saying because we're gonna speculate?
Sure.
Let's speculate for speculation's sake.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think perhaps could be an inside job, like someone on the, let's just say, Secret Service, let one dude in with a fucking weapon, and at first I'm thinking maybe they did that because remember I was saying he went big Vince McMahon and put a ketchup packet on his ear,
Which I'm sure you were half joking about.
Yeah, of course. I'm half joking about almost everything I'm saying here. I'm not the politic dynamo like you are, my friend. But few are. But yeah, I think you think it could be like an inside kind of thing, like they either wanted Trump dead, or they wanted to create this ruse where now Trump's gonna be the ultimate like I guess some revolutionary shit. Like Trump fucking took he got shot at, took a bullet, stood up, put his fist in the air.
Skylar, man, remember nonverbal communication is still communication, so don't be afraid to switch back and forth between us while.
Why don't we can we do a split screen?
No,
It'll make his life so easy.
Because we have split screens set up for our guests. We have a very special guest. So we have that. Yeah, all good. So you go ahead and cut to me while I'm talking.
Yeah,
so
cut to him when you're apologizing.
All right.
And then back to me when I'm talking.
Yeah, and now back to me.
Brother, keep your finger on
there we
the
go.
Keep sitting back in the chair. Stop sitting back in the chair. You gotta stay. Finger gotta be on the switcher.
Does this seem like is this like training camp? Are we hazing him now? Are we like the veterans hazing him, or are we just trying to teach him? Right? Which way?
You can call it hazing, you can call it teaching.
Yeah, little column in.
Depends on what you call it.
Yeah, if he starts crying, just let us know.
Yeah.
Back off. That's usually the line.
That's it. And so here's the thing. I don't think it's an orchestrated thing. I think it's a situation where these people have been saying for 10 years, this is the devil, this is the devil, this is evil, this is Hitler, this is so somebody somewhere got very panicked because they saw, Biden he's shot. He's a shot fighter. He can't, he called Zelensky Putin, he called Trump his vice president.
He called Kamala called her Trump this week, and then they take a shot at Trump. After that debate, people are thinking like any day now, Biden's gonna be done. Like they're gonna say we're replacing him.
Yeah. But Biden's not done making all that shadow. From the China, Ukraine.
That's how you can tell you're not Italian. You're
shadow. I did a Scottish doll.
Yeah.
Shadow. Yeah. And normally I would say all Jersey culture is an Italian culture, but that time I didn't say Italian word, so I really can't.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't really. Yeah, man. I don't know. I think there's, what do we got? We're halfway through July, so we got August, September, October, and then November 7th. This thing's gonna get hotter. This thing's gonna get hot, boy.
Yeah, I don't. I'd like to see what the fallout of this is. I think it's gonna get more public support for Trump.
But what does that mean, though? Because I don't think that they were ever going to let him in to begin with.
Exactly.
There's just
so
too
then
many people.
Watch how the fucking shit flies when they don't let him in this.
I'll tell you what, though.
When they steal it from him again, watch how crazy everybody gets. You thought the fucking
what's wild?
J6 was wild. Watch what happens next.
What's wild? If let's say that your theory is right and this was some sort of planned thing, man, what a brilliant plan! Because dude's been holding off on naming his VP. He should have named his VP already, but he knows that as soon as he names his VP, that's all the media is talking about. He wants the media talking about how Biden's got scrambled egg brains. So he's not talking. You notice Trump's, for the first time in his 80 years on this planet, he has shut the fuck up. Because all he has to do right now to campaign is every time Biden speaks, go,
right.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's his campaign.
Audio listeners, George is pointing.
Yeah.
At Biden.
This guy. This is the guy. This is the guy. So, like, for the first time ever, he shut up, which is smart. But then there might be some very smart political operative that goes, wait, there's only 100 days left. So he didn't name a VP.
So
if they get him out of the race, who's the GOP turn to? What are they going to do? Another primary?
All right.
Who would they run?
Yeah. So what do you think? He should probably, it's like scrambling to write a will. Find out
Let's go ahead and name it.
Trump don't want no one else running.
Oh, no way.
He don't care.
Exactly.
Like, it does die with me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if you think, if there's, I guarantee you what you just said, it's so smart, and I guarantee you his advisors are like, Mr. President, I hope you're okay. Who's your VP?
Yeah.
We need to know. And he's like, me. I name myself VP.
I make Donald Jr. the VP.
Yeah. And like he's gonna wait, and
it's the Trump ticket.
Yeah,
he's
gonna take his victory lap at the convention, and I think it's gonna be Vivek. It should be Vivek. I think that. And
you think that's gonna happen?
Yeah, it should be.
Interesting. I think it's not. It wouldn't be so hard to get a Patsy nowadays. It's kind of, you know what I mean? Everybody, the way these like social media and all that shit is, clout chasing motherfuckers, like. I think you could talk one of these blue hairs into being a fucking patsy.
You might be right.
Go take down. You'll be the hero of our whole
Absolutely.
culture. Blah blah blah.
100%. 100%.
I'm surprised he hasn't been shot at before.
Yeah. Who knows how many times that they got rid of him? And then look, last thing
they put that like foiled a shooter's plan.
That's
what you're saying?
I think so, right? Like, but last thing I'm gonna say because we have a great guest and I want to get.
We're gonna split. I say we cut this episode. We go live with a new episode with our guests, just to separate them entirely from these political takes.
No doubt about it. We can do that. Last thing I'll say is one of the craziest things that came out from the Biden's debate fiasco was that it was revealed. And this just goes to show, like, what is our media even doing? It was revealed he has not met with his full cabinet
since like October 2023.
Since October of 2023. The president of the United States has not met.
So it's like, what, it's like 9 months?
Think of it as a company. Think of you're investing in
9 months?
Think of you're investing in a company, and the CEO does not meet with any of his board members, the CMO, the executive vice president, not the chief of marketing, not the chief of sales, and you'd say, oh my God, I need to sell every penny of that company before they get a new CEO. So if the president is not meeting with these people, who is? Who are making these decisions? Who is running the country? They say he's in bed by 8 o'clock every night.
Oh, so is Tom Brady.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Peak level performance, bro.
Instead of the TB12, it's JB83. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
So like that to me, and the fact that wasn't like international headlines, for somebody that worked in government, like how I knew Chris Christie was full of shit about Bridgegate, where like he's like, oh, I didn't know they just made that decision. You couldn't take a shit in that building without either him or his advisors signing off on it. He knew everything at all times.
So Biden ain't running the shit.
So then who is? Everybody keeps talking about we gotta save democracy. We gotta save democracy. Well, if the person,
Democracy manifest.
if the person elected isn't actually running it, what democracy are we saving?
I gotta say, Skylar's doing a really good job now.
Awesome.
He's really the, what is it, the stick or the carrot? I think he responds to the stick.
He's a stick guy?
Yeah, he's a stick guy.
All right.
Yeah, you're doing great, bro.
Well, Mick, why don't you take us out for this special Slick and Thick emergency
Well,
press conference?
So, I don't know if I'm not quite ready yet. Because I want to get your takes. Assassinations are as old as time.
Mhm.
If history has shown us anything, that anybody can kill anybody,
Mhm.
right? That these things happen. Back to we were talking last one on some of these Dan Carlin hardcore history.
Mhm.
Do you know how Alexander the Great's father, King Philip, was killed?
Wasn't it one of his women's poisoned him?
No. I think
Darius, right?
so that's the Persian. I don't think Darius. I think Darius
No,
died
Philip.
naturally.
Philip was his father.
No. So King Philip is
Philip of
is a Macedonian king who really he gave Alexander the Great the keys to the Ferrari. He built that thing into a big bad motherfucker. You know what I mean?
He was a tough dude, Philip.
Bro, he was like they said he was like a Greek Viking.
Yeah, he's
Like
tough.
he's a hard drinking.
Yeah.
Like he was in every single war and battle they were in, except for one when he was in bed recovering. He had a fucked up leg. He was missing an eye. He had all these problems. He was just a bad motherfucker, like warmonger.
He was a warlord.
Yeah, they used to call him Philip the Barbarian. But anyway, he went to and Dan Carlin says this is even crazier than the JFK assassination, more like conspiracy kind of. So he goes into this thing where he's the king of Greece basically. When Macedonia wasn't even considered a part of Greece at this point, they weren't allowed to participate in the Olympics. Blah blah blah. Now he's in there and he wants to show that he's a man of the people and he wants to back he tells his security to back off his bodyguards. And so the thing with King Philip was he loved women. He also liked boys.
Oh,
yeah. So he had a male lover. He had one dude, and it was the same name as the other one that he was with this one dude, and he replaced him with another one, a younger version of the same name. This guy, something happened. One of them killed themselves, and then this guy was like, I can't believe you let this shit happen to me. Blah blah blah. He's like, look, you can be my bodyguard. He goes into the thing. When he says back off the bodyguards, this guy runs up, stabs him in the ribs.
whoa!
And then this guy and this is in front of everyone, in front of Alexander the Great, in front of all the people that this was a big tribute to him. They had statues of all the gods and King Philip at this thing. It's a big honor for him. So then the bodyguard who stabbed him, the assassin, runs, and 3 of the other bodyguards kill him right away. Didn't get to and he had 3 horses out there waiting. So there might have been other people involved.
Oh, they Jack Ruby'd him.
Yes, exactly. They Jack Ruby'd him. And then I think her name was Olympus or Olympias. That's Alexander the Great's mother, who was she made love with snakes, and they said made love with to Zeus. and that they said Zeus said you're gonna lose or one of the oracles said you're gonna lose your eye for peering on Zeus making love to your wife. Lost his eye. So anyway, she goes up to the assassin who's just killed and starts putting honoring him basically. There's so much like tomfoolery involved. And then you were talking about Darius.
Mm-hmm.
There, all the Persians, every single person was basically assassination all the way through, except for I think the first Darius. And Cyrus died allegedly on the battlefield. That was the first. He was like the greatest conqueror until Alexander the Great, probably.
Yeah, and the crazy part was with the Romans, it ended up all being in the Praetorian Guard. The call was always coming from inside the house. They were the ones.
They were the ones who would kill the person.
Yeah.
Well, you know what Darius?
Those are the ones you don't expect.
You know how Darius became the king of Persia?
How?
So he was the son of Cyrus.
Father of Xerxes, right?
Yes, Darius was.
Mm-hmm.
So Darius is like he's like I think he was like the spear bearer for the king. So but that's like an honored position. You're kind of like a high up, kind of like a general.
Mm-hmm.
So the king, Cyrus' son. Cyrus is like one of the greatest Persians ever. He stabs himself in the leg accidentally, gets infected, dies. Now this guy had a brother who was the king of somewhere else. Darius says, I forget the guy's name, the son. I'm gonna just call him the king. The king killed his brother, but didn't want to tell anyone because he didn't want the bad press. So then the brother comes in and sits on the throne, and this guy claims to be the brother. They say he was I think they called him a magi. It was like a magician kind of.
Yeah.
That's where the word comes from. And Darius is like, only me and only I know that Cyrus killed his brother already. That this is fake. So him and a group go in, they kill this guy, who take him off the throne, and that's
pretty convenient, though, right?
Very convenient.
Pretty
But
convenient.
you know what? But then another person claims to be the brother.
Yeah.
In the future, which kind of I think adds to Darius' story. But all this history stuff too is really interesting because no one's getting it firsthand. So we don't. It's either what do we know about history? It's written by the victors.
That's right.
Or it's just what someone told someone, and then someone told someone. It's like a great game of telephone.
In 3 different languages.
Yeah, translated between so many different languages.
Yeah.
But
I love
assassinations
it. There's so much to learn from it. There is so much to learn from it. I love that stuff, man. We'll do a whole episode on that sometime. That's really interesting stuff and the great assassinations throughout. But this was a very important breaking news.
Tell us, do you think Trump got shot, guys? What do you think? Is it fake? Is it a whole big ploy?
You just leaving it on me, or?
Yeah, I gave him a compliment, and now he's getting a little. He's resting on his laurels over there. I'm still talking, but he's
still,
I think his finger's broken. How's your finger?
Skyler, go to him while he's talking. Jesus Christ.
I'm finished now, Skyler. Thank you.
Yes, for sure. Okay, now back to me. Thank you. All right, guys, this has been Slick.
Skyler, real quick, back to me.
All right.
Back to G.
There we go. This has been Slick and Thick, emergency assassination attempt edition. We're going to talk about it some more on Monday on Gerard versus Evil, maybe in Slick and Thick as well if we do that. But stay tuned, all you sports fans out there. We told you Slick and Thick is going to be more sports-oriented going forward, especially for our gambling sponsors. So we have an incredible guest coming up. We're going to go off air and, beat Skyler.
Yeah, we're gonna hurt Skyler.
Right.
We're gonna get the stick going.
And
And then get the stick going. Then we're gonna bring on.
He's still talking.
Again.
He's still talking.
I know I'm trying to.
Yeah, it's all right, dude. Yeah, it doesn't matter that we're gonna bring on my NFL bestie next, but all the people can tune in and watch. If you're watching us live, come check us out next. Another fun episode of Slick and Thick. G, why don't you take us out to test Skyler's?
There we go. So we're leaving Slick and Thick. Please check out TeleRx. That's telerx.com for all of your telehealth needs. You don't need to see a doctor. You don't need to then go to the pharmacist. It's all in one place. Use code SNT for 20% off. That's TELYRX.com. Hug your loved ones. Life is short. If they can clip the president, they can clip any one of us. So make sure that you guys have some fun out there
right, brother.
while you can. And really exciting news. Mickey, Candace, and I have decided we're going to take the show on the road in the fall and in the winter. It looks like we're going to do live shows once again.
Cancel weekly?
Canceled Weekly Live in Florida, Jersey, Austin, Texas, and we're gonna do one more city, whichever one you tell us to go to. Vote in the comments and let us go.
Yeah, you got a place. You got a lot of money. You want to bring us in there? You let us know. We'll come in there and do the damn thing.
Especially if that place is Nashville. Wink,
Yeah.
wink, nod, nod.
G wants Nashville.
G wants Nashville. Well, Jersey, Florida, Jersey, South Florida, and Austin are already in the works.
Already in the works, man. Already in the works. Big demand.
And for all the people that liked the slick and thick lives that we did last year and you loved them and we love you for them, now just imagine Candace will be there as well.
Yeah, people don't like that anymore.
All you
I can't
gooners.
believe you actually came out for just me and Gerard. Meanwhile, you got the genius former what's it called, AVN
AVN, yeah.
of the year. Yeah.
The queen of the goon herself,
Yeah.
Candace Quarterback, aka Evil Olivia. We love y'all. Take care. Stay tuned. We'll be back in about 10 minutes for
10 minutes.
sports.
We're back on.
Sports. Fuck yeah, sports.
Dude, that was a nice tight 30 right there. All right, Skylar. You want to pick out your sticker?
Yes, sir. So,
Yeah.
see how y'all roll.
Yeah. It'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Rip off the Band-Aid or what?
Fucking buddy. More is better than less, but
We
here's the thing.
Listen, I recorded that to the drive to
Okay.
back it up, but it said the cache was full on the live button. Which why would that happen?
So when we're out of gigs, we should have had 2 hours left.
I don't understand how the hell that happened.
Well, we were live, right?
Were we live?
It says